Welcome RPG fans, GM Mayhem here. If you're preparing to run your very first tabletop RPG campaign, this video is for you. I've been GMing for over 30 years, and trust me, we all make mistakes when starting out. So let's dive deep into some common pitfalls to avoid so you can have a smooth and enjoyable first time in the GM seat. The most important thing to remember, it's okay to make mistakes. D&D and other RPGs are collaborative storytelling, so keep an open line of communication with your players. If something isn't working, talk it out and make adjustments. Don't get discouraged. GMing is a skill that takes practice and patience to hone. I still learn with every session. Now, onto the tips. First, resist overplanning. New GMs often write elaborate backstories and plot lines, but leave room for improvisation. Your players will inevitably make unexpected choices that take the story in unplanned directions. Learn to think on your feet and improvise when players go off script. Let the story evolve organically. Over-preparing can lead to railroading, which we'll get to next. Speaking of railroading, avoid forcing your players along a single storyline at all costs. While you may have events and NPCs prepared, let players make impactful choices that affect the narrative. Offer them options, let them drive decisions, and react to their actions so they feel empowered, not stifled. Players lose agency and interest when railroading occurs. Related to agency, don't let one player dominate the spotlight for too long. Make sure everyone gets a chance to contribute in and out of combat. Check in if someone seems quiet and find ways to engage them. Every player should feel important and invested. Share the spotlight around. Also beware targeting a single PC unfairly. While challenges can build drama, avoid singling out only one character for detriment. Players can feel victimized. Spread opportunities, obstacles, and consequences around fairly. Another rookie mistake is inconsistent rules and rulings. Enforce the game rules consistently from session to session. If you want to modify or ignore a rule for any reason, discuss it clearly with your players so everyone is on the same page. Consistency is key to avoiding confusion and disagreements in the long run. Try not to overwhelm your players with excessive homebrew mechanics and complex house rules, especially in their first campaign. Lean on existing rules and simplicity at the start for a smoother experience. You can slowly build on your homebrew over time as players get more seasoned. Watch your encounter balance as well. Use a published module or XP threshold so you don't accidentally overwhelm newer players with deadly combats. Tougher battles are okay, but try not to repeatedly overpower them. A total party kill every session is discouraging. Err on the side of fun over difficulty. Now let's discuss your relationship with players. First, respect boundaries and comfort levels regarding sensitive topics like violence and romance. Session 0 is essential to align on expectations. Regular check-ins on comfort levels help too. A little mature content is fine, but avoid unnecessary edginess. On that note, shut down any problem player behaviors like bigotry, harassment, or PvP immediately and firmly. Reward and encourage teamwork, inclusion, and good role-playing. Set the tone you want at your table. Don't enable toxic players, your fun matters too. Lastly, remember the game is collaborative and for everyone's enjoyment, including yourself. Check in with your players regularly and be receptive if they give you constructive feedback on how to improve the experience for them. Adapt as needed so everyone enjoys themselves. There's obviously much more we could cover, but focusing on these common pitfalls will help you avoid frustration and pitfalls on your first time GMing. Remember to keep things fun and engaging for both you and your players. Don't be afraid to make some mistakes, and learn from each session. You've got this. And that wraps up my deep dive into tips for avoiding new GM mistakes on your inaugural campaign. Let me know if you have any other questions. Focus on working with your players, being adaptable, and nurturing a positive gaming experience. Your skills will grow with time. Now grab those dice and get ready to tell an epic story together. Happy gaming! Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, Please like and comment, tell me what you thought. If you want to help me out, consider joining my Patreon using the link in the description. Patrons can enjoy my videos before they are released on YouTube. You can also download articles on TTRPG subjects that I have written, and I'll be posting chapters of my upcoming book, The Game Master's Guide to Crafting Legendary Worlds. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to make sure you never miss out.